What's up guys, this is going to be the video on how to remove your stock S4 2001 S4 oh shit.
You see all that torque I have?
Oh, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be removing the stock suspension on a B5 S4. The back is pretty simple. Most of the problems are in the front. For this pinch bolt, it's so corroded on there, it's really hard to take out. I recommend that if you're going to be doing this, that you have a new bolt in hand. I was lucky enough to get my hands on one at AutoZone. I'm gonna hammer that out of there. When you hammer it too hard, the tip of the bolt does mushroom, so I have a grinder as well. So once I'm ready to take it out, I'm gonna cut it off so it's a smooth exit. All right, I got the wheel off now, and before I move on to anything else, I'm gonna focus on this pinch bolt, because if I loosen anything else, the suspension's gonna be moving around and it's not gonna be sturdy enough for me to hammer it. I'm using, I don't know how many pounds this is. Let's say like a 5 to 10 pound sledgehammer. I just hit it out that way. But I did let it soak for a little bit this morning. Now I'm just gonna take the torch, and you don't want to hit it straight this way because you're gonna burn those boots up there for your ball joints. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it from under. I'm gonna sit here for about a minute. If you guys look closely, you can see the inside of the bolt is starting to sizzle. Where's the... And just like that, this one came out. I'm gonna push it back in. I'm gonna cut off the mushroom tip. All right guys, well, I totally forgot to update you guys, but I did get the bolt out. That mushroom tip, I don't know if you can see it a little bit. I accidentally pushed it out too far, so I had to grind it off. Well, it was on the spindle, but I was able to get it out. Fortunately, I was able to just fit this little extension, and then I just hammered it through and it came out like butter. Now I'm gonna get the coilover on. I already got it on the top hat. It's literally just those two bolts, and it should be able to go back in pretty easy. For some reason this side's a little more challenging. I don't know why. I got all the suspension pieces on. All you have to do in order is first start taking out that pinch bolt, and then after you take that pinch bolt out, you can remove your tie rod. After you remove your tie rod, you can loosen this bottom one, and then lastly remove the 3 bolts on the top of that top hat. One of them is behind the battery tray and the other 2 are in the front of the battery tray. My battery on my GoPro died, so I wasn't able to record it, and it's getting late. I really don't want to stop, but it's pretty straightforward. Just use some common sense and some Google. You guys should be able to get it. Now onto the back. All right guys, again, I'm jumping to remove this rear strut. You want to take off from this upper spindle right here. You want to remove that bolt, which comes right out. And then back here, the strut grabs up here. This has a cross bolt through there. I know there's 4 bolts right here for the top hat, and it looks very tempting to remove, but you don't need to. It's just that one. And then down here you have a cross bolt coming from this side over to this side. It's all I believe it's 18s and 19s. And then once you remove those, you can pry the suspension down and then just pull out the coil. All right, that was fairly quick. I got all of it on there, and I just gotta put the wheel on it and lower it, and you guys will see the end result.